I've seen many guides about how to do Eidolon hunts, however, these guides can get quite long and complex if you're new to the game and trying to understand how the Eidolon hunts work. So my girlfriend and I decided to make a very simple guide going over the basics of what you need to know for Eidolon hunts if you want to try your hand at your very first Eidolon hunt as a beginner. So without wasting another second, let's get right into the video. First, we have to talk about the prerequisites required to be able to partake in the Eidolon hunt. First, you will need to have completed the Vor's Prize quest, which will unlock the Eidolon bounties and Cetus, but in order to procure the gear needed to take on the bounty, you will also have to complete the War Within quest, which gives you the Modamp, an essential piece of equipment needed to take down the Eidolon. Once you have both of these quests done, you'll be able to partake in the Eidolon hunt, which can be started by going to Khonsu on Cetus at night only. If you struggle to find him, you can just fast travel to him through your main menu. But before going in, let's talk about our loadout and the weapon we're going to be using.
The most important thing to keep in mind going into this is to have the appropriate gear for the job, so let's talk about what that is. The best warframe in my opinion for Eidolon hunting is Volt or Volt Prime due to his shield buffs and speed to get around the map, accompanied with the Rubico or Rubico Prime if you can spare the plat. Another thing that isn't too big of a deal for beginners but can be good to know is to start in the Matter-Eye Focus School, since some of the abilities can be a huge help and damage during Eidolon hunts. That should be enough to get you started, so with that out of the way, let's get right into the bounty.
For this example, we're going to be doing the Terrorless bounty, which is a single Eidolon bounty, but the mechanics are the same in both the Tridolon and this one. So once you've started the bounty and the doors open for the Eidolon, you can go ahead and start looking for Eidolon lures. They look like this and can be found at different enemy camps around the map. Once you spot one, just shoot it, go up to it, and hack it. You're going to want to go ahead and do this with one more lure, since that's how many you need in order to capture this Eidolon. It's always good to grab additional lures, since some can be destroyed and even damaged during the battle. Now that you have the lures, you will need to charge them, and for that we need to find Vombalists. Vombalists can be found wandering the plains of Eidolon or just near the Eidolon itself. Once you find them, all you need to do is get your lure close enough so that the tether appears near the Vombalist. You will need to kill 3 Vombalists in order to charge 1 lure. Once you get enough Vombalists, the lure will turn blue, which means you will be able to attack the Eidolon without it changing its location. So now to charge your remaining lures, all you will do is continue to attack the Eidolon, which will then spawn other Vombalists which you can use to charge those lures.
Use any boosts you have for this. We have Volt's shield and the Matter-Eye damage buff, then you can pull out your amp and take out its shields. After the shields are down, quickly pull out your Rubico and shoot the joints, which can be found on the knees and elbows of the Eidolon. After, the Eidolon will release an energy spike which damages your warframe unless you're in your operator's void form. You'll rinse and repeat this for the next 3 joints. When the final joint is broken, the Eidolon will fall down, but instead, this energy pulse won't damage you. Rather, it will summon Vombalists to its location, giving you a chance to charge your remaining lures. You are now onto the final stage. All you'll need to do is apply your buffs and shoot the Eidolon as much as possible. Since this time you're trying to capture him, he won't have his shields anymore. Make sure your lures are close enough, or else you won't be able to catch him. The lures attached to the Eidolon then turn into loot which you can collect. Then you need to extract, or if you're doing the Tridolon, you'll need to take the shard you just got and put it into the altar in the center of the big lake.
That is going to be all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed and found this helpful. Hope to see you guys in the next video, and leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.